As a busy entrepreneur, high performer, you know how easy it is to get overwhelmed by the demands of your work and personal life. And it often seems like there's just not enough time in the day. Which brings me to the next point, time management. What if everything you've been told about time management is a lie? In this video, we'll share the truth about time management for high performers, including proven techniques for staying organized, prioritizing tasks, and maximizing your productivity. Hey guys, welcome back. If this is your first time watching, I'm James Simpson. I'm your high performance coach, and I'm the CEO of Go Beyond Great. So first of all, let's just get right into it. Time management is a lie. Now, you can manage certain things in life. You can manage your money. You can manage how much you eat. You can manage different things that you act, because management is just being able to control a situation, a circumstance, or a thing. You cannot manage your time, okay? 24 hours is 24 hours. 3 p.m. is coming at 3 p.m. no matter what. You can't pause and go, you know what? These next 60 seconds, I'm not going to spend them. No. They're going to go no matter what. Well, James, nope. You cannot manage you can't manage time. Time is not a thing that you can pause, and there are people that will argue that time is a construct, but it is a construct that has been created by, and it's one by which we follow. So since we follow this 24-hour day and we follow this 60 minutes in those hours and 60 seconds in those minutes, we can't pause any of that. It's going to happen no matter what. We can pause how much money we spend on something. We can pause, you know what? I'm watching how much I eat right now because I want to make sure that I manage my calories, that I don't overeat, that I don't undereat. You can pause all those things. You can stop them. You can choose yes or no and how much. Can't do that with time, okay? So that's why time management is a lie. Let's talk about what it really comes down to is your productivity. What are you doing with your time? That's way more important than time. Okay? What are you doing with it? And you say, well, James, what? Well, the real reason we talk about time management is because what? It's profitable. Look up how many books we're selling on time management. If we don't talk about time management, we're not selling journals, we're not selling calendars, we're not selling to-do lists, we're not selling all this stuff. So that's why we're talking about it, because of capitalism. But at the end of the day, it's not helping you as an entrepreneur move forward. Because honestly, you're on your 39th journal and you haven't made any more money. So let's really get down to what it is. You cannot buy a journal. You cannot, and I'm not against journaling. I'm talking about these time management hacks. I'm talking about, you write every little thing down. Meanwhile, you check nothing off. Those people, Little Miss Vision Board. Like, I got another vision board and I got another new journal, and you're spending $100 on all these time management journals and what you need to do with your day and plotting your calendar out, but there's no productivity. There's nothing to say, are you getting it done? And not only are you getting it done, are you doing the right stuff? Because a lot of us are making all of these lists and it's busy work. Okay? So I need to know, A, are you doing the right things? And B, are you actually getting the right things done? So once you decide, let's go to my next point. Point number 2, am I doing the right things? If you're watching my videos, and I hope you take notes. Take notes. Ask yourself the question, am I doing the right things? First point, time management is a lie because what? We can't manage something, okay? We can't manage it because it's not a measurable. It stays the same. It's a constant. Money up and down. We talked about food and calories up and down because we can measure that. We can control that measurement. We can't control time. So since it's uncontrollable, it brings me to that next point. Okay, I can't control this, but what I can control is what I do with it. So then it becomes like these other two things that I discussed, money and food and calories, health, etc. So then I say, okay, prioritization. All right. What am I doing with my time? So we make a list of not to-do items, list of to-dos. To-dos get delegated, okay? Those things on my to-do list, and I talk about this in my video where I talk about RPAs, revenue producing activities. What should you do in your day as an entrepreneur? The first three things you should do every single day in business. Every entrepreneur, every one of you should be doing things that produce revenue in your business, that move your business forward, that make you money. So if you're not, what are you doing? Why are you in Canva and Photoshop in the morning, the first hour of your business? Why are you doing things that now, if you're a graphic designer, that makes sense. Why are you on social media the first hour of your business and you're not a social media manager? You don't work in social directly. You're consuming. Stop consuming first. The first 3 hours need to be spent producing, revenue producing, not RCAs, not revenue consuming activities, revenue producing activities. So what am I producing? What am I putting out in hopes of someone finding value in it and giving me an exchange of dollars for that value that I'm producing? That's my second point, revenue producing activities. So what are you doing in the first 3 hours of your day to produce revenue for your business? Now, you say, James, okay, why does that matter? Because if not, you find yourself on the to-do list. We don't want to do that. We want to delegate our to-do list. We want to only focus on RPAs, revenue producing activities. And then that brings me to my third point. Once we have our list of RPAs, once we have our list of revenue producing activities, you are going to follow what I like to call my 360 CEO workflow. All right? You can watch that video right here where I break down what every entrepreneur needs to be doing in the first 3 hours of their day. So you need, and that happens when you follow my $1 Million Morning Routine. Once you structure your day in this manner, you will be successful. You'll go, wait, time management is a lie. It's a crock. Everything I've been told, I really only need 3 to 4 hours a day to run $1 million company. Why? Because I'm now doing the right things. Throughout all of these different journals and planners and all this different, you don't need 4 different planners. Okay? And I'm not against journals and I'm not against planners, but you don't need any more tools or resources to become a earner, a 7-figure earner. What you need is to say, I've got to control what I'm doing in the time that I have. So if you know, especially right now, if you're a parent, and just so you know, I'm a parent, there people say, oh, well, people are talking from a place in which they don't understand. If you're a parent, the reason that I do believe in parents starting early in the morning is starting before your children wake up. All right, depending on your schedule, but getting up and getting to work before anyone has access to you. Now, you want to be a parent? Guess what? I recommend doing the same thing. Why? Because it becomes much easier when you become a parent. I have 3 to 4 hours of work done before my team has access to me. My team normally gets access to me around 9 and 10 a.m. every day in my time zone. So that being said, I need to work uninterrupted for 3 to 4 hours. I need to work on my business. Around 9 or 10 a.m. is when I start working in my business. All right? I spend 3 to 4 hours every day working on it. Then after that, I work in my business. So once you understand the difference between on and in, and you go and understand the difference between do and delegate, you will honestly be halfway to 7 figures right there. This is what I do, RPAs. This is what I delegate, everything else. And during my RPAs, there are things that I do to work on my business. And then after those first 3 hours, so my 360 CEO workflow, you'll watch that video, but basically breaking it down, you spend the first 3, you just say, I'm going to do 3 things for 60 minutes each. 360. 3 things, 60 minutes each, and it's going to turn your business all the way around, hence the 360 method. It's going to turn it all the way around. Your business will be completely different when you stick to that. And you don't have to stick to it long. Just stick to it for 90 days. I mean, stick to it after that. But the first 90 days, you're going to go, wait, I made more money in 90 days than I did an entire year. Why? Because you didn't just get more done. You got the right stuff done. You got the stuff that matters. So let's throw out this farce of time management. It's a lie. Everything everyone told you about it is a lie. Entrepreneurs, high-earning entrepreneurs, high performers don't subscribe to that. They don't subscribe to needing more time. They subscribe to needing to do the right things with the time that they have. All right? And that's important for you to understand that. And you can kick against this. You keep kicking against it. You say, oh, this guy's not true. That's fine. Stay broke. But for those of you that will say, you know what, I want to level up, I want to become a high performer, I want to become a 7 to 8 figure earner, you are going to understand and have to understand it is about what I do versus delegating the rest of the stuff. And it is about me spending more time working on my business and spending less time working in my business and creating boundaries with people that have access to me. So I make sure I'm getting things done uninterrupted. And once I focus on my RPAs and do versus delegate, I promise you, you will start to see success in just 12 weeks, 90 days inside of your business. You will do better than you did in that previous year. And you will actually feel less tired, less stressed, less frustrated, and less distracted. So do me a favor. Once you put in these things, you watch all these videos that I put up here, 360 CEO workflow. Once you get focused, RPAs, you go, hey, I'm doing all the things. I want you to comment. I want you to let me know how it went for you and how much success you saw in your business and in your day, and how much crap you're now getting off your plate delegating, and it's just not burning you out. You're not tired, you're not frustrated, you're not distracted. Do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe if you want more videos and content just like this.